Wakefield coach Richard Agar this week said his side need to learn how to win, and that steep learning curve continues against a Warrington side who actually lost the winning habit at Leeds last time out. Agar is able to welcome back Kyle Moore into the starting lineup after his return from a hand injury. Dean Collis makes way from the team sheet at least. That means Danny Kermon moves to centre while Moore is up front and Steve Southern in the second row. So the Wildcats have Richard Mathers at fullback, Peter Fox and Ben Cockayne are the two wingers, with Danny Kermon and Vince Mellors at centres, Isaac John at standoff with Tim Smith at scrum half, Andy Raleigh and Kyle Moore up front with Paul Ayton at hooker, Steve Southern and Ali Lawatiti in the second row, Danny Washbrook at loose forward. On the bench for the Wildcats, Kyle Wood, Paul Johnson, Oliver Wilkes and Lucas Walshaw. Warrington make 5 changes, some enforced, some not. So Bridge, Williams, Michael Monaghan, Hill and Griggs all come in. So the home side line up with Chris Riley at fullback, wingers Joel Monaghan and Rhys Williams, with Ryan Atkins and Chris Bridge at centres, Lee Breers and Richie Myler at standoff and scrum half, Adrian Morley and Chris Hill up front, along with Michael Monaghan back in at hooker. On the second row, Trent Waterhouse and Ben Westwood, a man well known of course to Wildcats fans, and Simon Griggs completes the lineup for the Wolves. On the bench, Paul Wood, Mike Cooper, Matty Blythe and the youngster who's been brought into the squad for his first taste of first team action, Brad Dwyer, makes up the lineup this afternoon. So the Wildcats will get things underway then in the sunshine at the Halliwell Jones. Ben Cockayne puts the kick up. It's an awkward one for Warrington to deal with, but Hill will bring it out up towards the 10-metre line. There's no way forward. And in the end, the ball back to Smith again. Better from the Wildcats, coming out wide this time on the run through, and Washbrook's got the space, and Washbrook has got the first try of the afternoon. Just managed to get away from Monaghan and stretch out and put the ball down over the line. And Danny Washbrook opens his account for the season. Monaghan takes it across the line, gets it out, better run here perhaps, and Waterhouse has got a break on here, and he's got support out wide in from Atkins, and Atkins will amble over for the score. First time that Warrington have actually created a little bit of space on that left hand side. So I suppose as Wood strips it away in the tackle, Johnson comes in up towards the 10-metre. There's 4 white shirts all around him, and finally gets back to his feet. And the Wildcats in a good position with Raleigh on the angle, manages to offload. Tackle comes in straight away though, this time from Richie Myler. Myler's still involved in the tackle. Referee thinks about a penalty, says not, and the Wildcats will score. A little pass from Wood onto the right hand shoulder. And it looks like it's Isaac John that's gone over for the 4-pointer. Lovely little pass inside from Wood. They threw that way, so they'll come long left this time for Smith. Smith for Johnson, coming back inside. Johnson manages to keep the ball alive. Mathers will step inside off his right foot. Can he get across? He can, he thinks he's scored, and the referee agrees with him, and the Wildcats have their 3rd try of the first half. And in contrast to previous weeks, they're starting to convert chances when they're coming. And this is what Richard Agar said he wanted. He wanted his side to learn how to win and learn how to take advantage of these positions. From 10 metres out, only has one shoe, but he's able to play on as the ball is spread out wide for Myler. And Myler will go over virtually untouched in the end to give Warrington the 4-pointer just on the halfway line. And they've spun away from the tackle here with Cooper, and Cooper will find Myler, and Myler has support outside him. He won't need it though, and he scampers across the line for the score. Good breakthrough, and Myler puts points on the board in the first few seconds of this first half. To the 10, the ball comes free. Referee says it went backwards. Smith for Lawatiti. Great chance here for the Wildcats as Mellors tries to come back inside. Can't do so on the last tackle. Lawatiti will try and take it himself. He's got over the line. The referee is having a look at it with his touch, and he gives a try to the Wildcats. And from a broken play, Wakefield have gone over down the left-hand side And big Alilawa TT gets the 4-pointer. He's given the penalty to the home side, taken quickly, and they will score here with Westwood. Pass inside, and Westwood on the run. Not a man you want coming at you on the angle side. Wakefield there in numbers though. They've read it well. Monahan takes it quickly. The kick spins up in the air and it falls into a Warrington hand. And the Wolves will get the score. The ball spinning up in the air off the Wildcats. And they're incredibly unlucky that it drops down into a Warrington hand. Warrington with the tails up as Breers goes right this time for Riley. Riley has support out wide him. If he can get the ball out to Monahan, it looks like he has. And the referee, after a little bit of debate with his touch judges, does give the try to push it forward. Can Washbrook get there? Well, he can't, but Riley's lost it. And Washbrook will come away. Can he get the pass out to Mathers? He can. There's a chance out wide here, and the Wildcats will score again with Vince Mellors over the line. Great bit of play by Wakefield. The little kick through, dropped to the floor. Washbrook reacted to it, and the ball eventually finds its way to Mellors to go over quickly. One score is all it will take to put the Wildcats' noses back in front. Here comes Wood for Mellors. Mellors gets away from one tackle but can't get away from the second. But Vince Mellors is 5 metres out as he plays the ball. McCain will try and burrow his way under, but he can't. The Wolves are equal to it. It's taken quickly, and Lauatiti will have it. Dummies, puts the ball out, finds Washbrook. Washbrook will come across field. Still trying to keep himself free, which he does, and finds Wilkes. Wilkes will go for the gap between two. He's held down. Play is taken quickly from Mathers. Mathers' pass is not the best, but it finds John. John will put the kick up. And again from a broken play, maybe the Wildcats can do something here. And it's taken in the end. Last set of 6 that they'll have here though. 1:51 on the scoreboard as they start off here. Cocaine looking to try and buy a penalty. Nothing coming from the French referee Thierry Alibert though. As Fox, his opposite ring number, will come forward again here. Smith for Lauatiti. Lauatiti needs somebody to pass it off to, and he manages to get it to Mathers. A rather elaborate pass down the left-hand side. Mathers takes a tackle, keeps himself free, and takes the play the ball. The Wildcats with Mellors are up inside the 30. Ayton scampers forward and support inside him. And the pass though this time goes astray, and Warrington will have it back. The idea was right. You've got to try a little bit of something with a minute seconds left. They are deep inside their own half of the field. Cocaine brings it forward, hopes for a penalty for the high tackle. Nothing coming as far as the referee is concerned, and that should be the last tackle of the game, as Wakefield are brought to ground and the players slump to the floor, and those who manage to keep their feet look at the floor with their hands on their knees. They've given absolutely everything here, the Wakefield Trinity Wildcats. They're bitterly disappointed to go down by just 2 points after a fantastic effort by Richard Agar's side.